Welcome back to this revision-style explainer. If you've been looking at bringing a high-performance treadmill into your home, well, you know the market is incredibly crowded right now. It's almost overwhelming. Today, we're going to cut right through all that marketing fluff to rigorously evaluate if the Horizon 7.4 AT treadmill is truly the right fit for your home gym. We're going to look closely at the raw data, the exact specifications, and the real-world application of this machine.
So let's dive straight into this rigorous data-driven analysis. This machine makes a very specific promise to you. It offers commercial-grade stability, but it absolutely refuses to lock you into expensive, mandatory subscription paywalls. In this explainer, we're treating this just like a revision class. We'll be breaking down the complex engineering and, honestly, some of the harsh logistical realities of this exact model, also you can make a completely informed decision.
We've got a packed agenda for today's class. We're going to hit the market divide, core specs and performance, biomechanics and controls, logistics and warnings, lay out our final verdict, and wrap up with a quick revision quiz. Let's get started.
Starting with Section 1, the market divide. Let's establish the fundamental philosophy behind how this treadmill was actually designed, because understanding that is absolutely crucial to understanding the whole machine.
Right now, the fitness industry is basically split right down the middle. You've got software-first machines on one side and hardware-first machines on the other. The Horizon 7.4 AT sits proudly in the hardware-first camp. It utilizes what we call a bring-your-own-device approach, or BYOD for short. Simply put, instead of building a massive, incredibly expensive, high-definition touchscreen into the console that strictly locks you into one single company's software ecosystem, Horizon took a totally different route. They built a powerful base and just provided secure holders for you to use your own tech. So as an example, you can easily set up your own personal tablet right there on the console rack, connect it via Bluetooth FTMS, and stream a Peloton class, run a Swift virtual route, or, just binge Netflix. The machine really doesn't care. It simply provides the physical platform for you to do your thing. Now, a really common mistake buyers make here is confusing a basic console with a lack of workout quality. Listen, just because it doesn't have a glowing 22-inch screen does not mean it's a beginner's machine. The budget here went directly into the heavy steel, not the screen. So here's your quick recap for this section. This machine intentionally trades a giant integrated touchscreen and those mandatory monthly subscription fees for superior mechanical hardware and long-term physical longevity.
Let's move to Section 2, Core Specs and Performance. This is where we get to see what's actually under the hood and where this model really tries to separate itself from the pack.
Let's break down those core system specifications. Beating at the heart of this machine is a rapid 3.5 continuous horsepower, or CHP motor, and continuous is the absolute key word there. It means this motor can sustain that high power output for hours without overheating. That's a huge difference from cheaper treadmill motors that only hit their peak power for a few brief seconds before they start fading. This heavy-duty motor drives a generous speed range from 0.5 all the way up to a blistering 12 miles per hour, alongside an electric incline that moves smoothly from 0 to 15%. It also features a very spacious 22 by 60-inch running surface. That 60-inch length is super crucial because it easily accommodates the full stride of runners who are over 6 feet tall, without ever making them feel cramped or like they're going to step off the back edge. To put this into perspective with a real-world example, imagine doing a rapid interval session. That 3.5 CHP motor allows the belt to transition from a slow, steady walk to a 10-mile-per-hour sprint incredibly fast. It keeps your heart rate spiked without those annoying momentum-killing lag times between intervals.
Now, what's truly interesting to me is this single number on your screen, 318 pounds. That's the assembled weight of the unit, and guys, this is not an accident. It's an incredibly intentional design choice made explicitly for serious runners. In the world of treadmills, unforgiving mash translates directly to high-speed stability. This heavy, reinforced steel frame essentially acts as a commercial-grade foundation that actively prevents the deck from wobbling beneath your feet. Take a high-speed sprint, for example. When you're running at 10 miles per hour on a 10% incline, you are exerting an incredible amount of kinetic force directly onto that deck. If you're on a light treadmill, the entire machine is going to shudder, bounce, and shake. But with 318 pounds anchoring it to the floor, the 7.4 AT stays firmly planted. It's solid, immovable. It literally doubles as a piece of architectural support for your house. A very common mistake we see learners and consumers make is seeking out ultra-lightweight, easily folding treadmills while simultaneously expecting commercial-level stability. I hate to break it to you, but the physics simply don't allow for that. You kind of have to choose one or the other. So, quick recap of this section. Extreme mass combined with a powerful continuous motor equals high-speed security and responsiveness for serious runners.
Moving on to Section 3, Biomechanics and Controls. Because, frankly,
Great specs mean absolutely nothing if the ergonomics fight against your natural running motion during an exhausting session.
The deck of this machine brilliantly illustrates two critical design choices: the firm 3-zone variable cushioning and the physical quick dial controls. First up, the deck isn't just one uniform piece of foam. It's cleverly engineered into 3 distinct zones. You've got a softer impact zone at the very front to absorb foot strike shock, a neutral transition zone right in the middle, and a rigid push-off zone at the back to maximize your energy transfer as your foot leaves the belt. It's firm, which closely mimics the feel of outdoor road running, but is highly effective at reducing joint strain over long distances. Next, check out the tactile quick dials mounted directly on the handrails. You just roll them forward or backward with your thumbs to change speed and incline. For example, if you're doing the built-in Sprint 8 high-intensity interval training program, which, by the way, triggers sudden, brutal bursts of speed, you can just spin these quick dials for frictionless, instant adjustments. You don't ever have to break your running stride or even look down. An incredibly common mistake we see is people underestimating the value of physical tactile dials compared to tapping a smooth, wobbly touchscreen while their arms are aggressively pumping. Think about it. Touchscreens require visual focus and hand-eye coordination. Physical dials? They just rely on simple, reliable muscle memory. All right, here's your quick recap. The machine's ergonomic focus, combining zoned cushioning with eyes-free physical controls, is entirely built around supporting high-intensity, uninterrupted running.
Okay, Section 4, Logistics and Warnings. Before you make any purchasing decisions, we really need to step away from the performance specs and clearly examine the harsh logistical realities of getting this exact model into your home. This is the reality check. Let's methodically take through these critical buyer warnings. First, as we mentioned, that 318-pound weight means the delivery box is an absolute monster to deal with. Second, the assembly is tough. Third, it has a large, permanent footprint that will absolutely dominate a room. Fourth, keep in mind there is no decline function on this model. It only inclines. And fifth, if you plan to use that full 15% incline, you absolutely must ensure you have a minimum 8-foot ceiling, especially for tall users. Otherwise, you're going to hit your head mid-run, which is obviously not ideal.
Let's look closer at the actual installation process. Guys, the assembly is not a fun solo afternoon job. You're dealing with heavy steel parts and very tricky internal alignments. As a key example, simply unboxing the massive base and attaching the main uprights is a precarious balancing act. It takes a solid 80 to 90 minutes. You will absolutely need at least 2 strong adults to accomplish this, or, one adult and a lot of immediate regret. If you aren't handy, you should heavily consider paying for professional assembly. Another incredibly common mistake here is assuming that because it features a hydraulic, feather-light folding system, it'll be a breeze to move out of the way. Yes, the deck folds up easily to save some floor space, but the machine itself still weighs over 300 pounds. You are not going to be rolling this thing between different rooms on a daily basis. Where you build it is generally where it's going to stay. Time for a quick recap of these logistics. Buyers must plan heavily for the required physical space, ensure their floor has the structural integrity to hold the immense weight, and treat this as a permanent placement in their home.
Section 5, the final verdict. Let's synthesize all this data into a definitive, honest conclusion on who this treadmill is actually built to serve, and, just as importantly, who should avoid it.
Let's clearly contrast the ideal fit against those who should probably skip it. The ideal fit? Serious runners, interval trainers, and BYOD users who already own a tablet and love using fitness apps like Peloton or Zwift, but just don't want to pay double for the integrated hardware. On the flip side, you should absolutely skip this if you're a budget-constrained beginner, if you have severe space limitations, or if you're really seeking a fully integrated smart machine where a virtual instructor guides you through a massive built-in screen. When it comes to overall value, you really have to look at the pricing history. While the stated MSRP is around $23.99, a great example of securing an excellent value is purchasing it during one of Horizon's frequent sales. It consistently drops down between $14.99 and $19.99. And let me tell you, at that lower price tier, the mechanical components are virtually unmatched in the industry. A common mistake buyers make at this final stage is completely ignoring the warranty in favor of flashy features. This machine actually offers a lifetime warranty on both the frame and the motor, which is a massive long-term financial safeguard. So to recap our final verdict, the Horizon 7 AT offers a hardware-first value proposition, trading flashy integrated tech for raw motor power, exceptional warranties, and commercial-grade stability.
Finally, Section 6, Quick Revision Quiz. Let's lock in everything we've covered today with a rapid-fire revision quiz to test your retention. This will ensure you've successfully absorbed the core concepts of today's class. All right, I'm going to slowly read through these 5 quick revision questions. I'll pause for just a second after each one to let you mentally answer and solidify your understanding of the Horizon 7.4 AT. Ready? Number 1. What does BYOD stand for? Yep, it stands for Bring Your Own Device. Number 2. What is the motor's CHP? It's a powerful 3.5 continuous horsepower motor. Number 3. How much does the machine weigh when it's fully assembled? It weighs a massive 318 pounds. Number 4. What specific feature controls the speed and incline right there on the handrails? Those would be the tactile quick dials. And number 5. Is there a decline feature on this model? No, there isn't. It only offers an electric incline from 0 to 15%. As a final summary, remember that the Horizon 7.4 AT is a powerful, subscription-free workhorse. By relying on your external devices for the software, the machine itself is fundamentally designed to outlast the rapid, endless cycle of tech trends and planned obsolescence.
I want to leave you with this final provocative question to encourage you to thoughtfully weigh your exact fitness needs against the realities of this machine we've discussed today. Ask yourself, are you looking for a glowing screen to entertain you? Or are you looking for an unforgiving block of steel that will endure thousands of miles of intense running? The answer to that will tell you for sure if the Horizon 7.4 AT belongs in your home gym.